Hi everyone! So I ordered these binders off of AliExpress and I just got them in. So I'm going to open them up and get them all set up. I've got 3 different designs, which I believe are all from the same creator who sold directly from AliExpress. They are all going to house my collections that have either gotten too big or too small. By the way, please disregard any video you see in the back. I was watching some Smosh videos to keep me busy while I was getting everything set up. So we've got this cute puppy design that I'm going to be putting my Eugen collection in, and I'm really excited because I've just started getting into Ive more. I saw them about a month ago now, over a month, but I'm excited to work on my Ive collection. And I've got this cat design that I'm going to be putting my Hoshi collection in just because it's continuing to grow. And then finally my Young K collection, which is going to go in this little ID card. So I also got a bunch of pages and backboards that were given to me as a gift. Luckily I didn't have to buy too much. Anyway, the actual binders themselves are really cute and I can tell that they were thoughtfully designed. They open and close magnetically, which I was a really big fan of. And of course they've got these cute little displays that I can put photo cards in the front, which I loved for this ID design. And the pages themselves, they have 2 pockets, which you can see there, but they also have a flap at the top that'll protect all the photo cards in there from moving and slipping around. So if I were to ever double sleeve, they would definitely stay in place. And my Young K collection just was a little bit too big for a 4 pocket. My Hoshi collection, on the other hand, was way too big for where it was. I originally started collecting him pretty casually just because I am pretty new to 17, but I had him in a 1 pocket collect book to start with, which was good because I could see all the photo cards together, but it got to be a lot. Ignore that hair there. Anyway, I'm excited to work on his collection. Of course, I'm really only going to be trading. I'm not planning on buying any more albums right now. And as far as my Eugen collection goes, I have, as of right now, probably like 4 photo cards, but I'm planning on expanding soon. They just had a comeback as of me recording this, and I've got the albums on the way, which I'm so excited to get into. I've loved their music since debut, I just never got around to collecting. And all the photo cards are in this little box that I got from Daiso. And there's a pretty big stack. The majority of it is Hoshi. This is just my Eugen cards. Like I said, I've got 4 photo cards. And then my Hoshi collection with this little placeholder here, I've got just a few photo cards per album. My collection right now, I'm really only planning on collecting from an ode to 17th Heaven. I'm not really planning on collecting current album cards. But I'm proud of the progress I've made. And my Young K collection, like I said, wasn't a 4 pocket, but it was just a little small. Anyway, I just felt like it would be better in a 2 pocket. So here I'm going through my wish list just to make sure that I'm counting everything right. Anyway, the Eugen collection that I had was probably the hardest to store just because I had to count and count and count and count just to make sure that I could get to the right page. But later in this video, I did end up putting in placeholders in all of the binders, and I know that in my last video I said, not a huge fan of placeholders, I don't really see the point, but my friend 80 showed this video where she was using coloring book pages that she had cut out and put labels onto, and I was really inspired by that, so later in this video you will see me using those placeholders in these binders. Now, my Hoshi collection, it looked pretty big in the 1 pocket, but as I'm storing it, I just kind of realized I have so many photo cards missing, and as recording this, I've really only gotten like 2 more in. Luckily, I did get a photo card from somebody, which was an ode, I believe the poet version, where they're outside, and I'm so excited to put that in there. But right now I'm not home, so I don't really get to store it for probably another month, which is fine. Anyway, here's a quick flip through of what I've got so far. As you can see, there's a lot of empty pages, which makes me kind of sad, but I'm still proud of the progress I made, really, because I wasn't super active in collecting 17 at any point, and I just got into them probably August or September of 2022, so I'm a relatively new carrot. And like I said, collecting is going to be pretty slow, but I've got to figure out what to put in the front of that still. And here's my Young K collection. I have ulted Young K since forever, as you can tell. Day 6 is one of the first groups I really got serious about collecting wise, but I really loved how this turned out in the 2-pocket collect book. I think it was a really good choice just because they look so good all next to each other like that. Some of the albums kind of overlap in a weird way, but I still really like how it turned out. Yeah, generally I'm super proud of it, and I ended up putting an Eternal card in the front here. So I've set all of them up now, and I just went ahead and put in all the placeholders off camera, and in a little bit we're going to look at that setup, but here they are on the side. I really like how they turned out, and enjoy this flip through here. There it is! So first is the flip through of my Hoshi collection. Like I said, I've got a lot of work to do, but let's just take a look. So I bought a flower coloring book from Target, and I spent several hours just cutting and making labels. I like to differentiate the photo cards by just like poses, because Hoshi is notorious for just using the same camera angle and the same pose, as you can tell from the few photo cards that I do have. And like I said, I'm missing quite a lot, but these placeholders are really helping me keep track of everything, and it's also really making me appreciate the photo cards that I do have. But yeah, I am putting Hoshi on the back burner for the moment just because I really want to focus on my collections that I really want to work on growing. I've just decided to get serious about collecting stationery heroes, which I'm going to be working on for quite a while, and also my IVE collection. So with that, concludes Hoshi. It's quite full, but here is my Eugen collect book, if you could even call it that. I do still only have 4 photo cards, but I'm going to work on it. So again, I put placeholders in just based off of how the outfits and poses are different, and I made a placeholder there because I wanted everything to line up, and 11 does only have 3 photo cards, which is an odd number, and everything else had even number photo cards, so I just decided to set it up that way. I really love the photo cards from IVE Mine, and I am so excited to keep expanding. These are placeholders for the comeback, and I'm so excited. I've got at least 1 pop on the way in addition to all of the albums. Hopefully I pull her, and stay tuned for an unboxing of that. I am getting the albums in a couple of days, I think, so I'll probably have a video up soon. And now my Young K collection. I love how this looks in the front, this concept card from Eternal, if you could even call it a concept card anyway. I do have his inclusions from releases before Youth Part 1, but of course they're not photo card size, so I couldn't put them in here. I just keep them in a large inclusions binder just because they were never really a high priority for me, and while when I was trying to get them, I worked pretty hard. They're just not easy to display, so I figured I would just not try to put them in because logistically I don't even know how that would work out. Anyway, that's what I've got so far. I do need to work on getting cards for the new album, which I'll probably do in the Bai batch that I am doing right now. We'll see though. Back here I've got some of the pre-order cards and some group cards, as well as 1 Japanese card, which was a gift. Anyway, that is the Young K binder. Again, I'm really proud of my collection, and I love how it looks in this little collect book. And with that, we are concluding this setup video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching me rehome these collections into these cute binders. Stay tuned for that IVE video in a couple weeks. Anyway, see you soon. Bye!